a big performance today if they plan to walk out of here with a dub.
Well, I wish I could have been a fly on the wall during the pregame. This is a fierce rivalry in the making.
It is indeed. There's a lot of aggression that needs to get worked out on the field.
This is the place to do it, especially with all the rule modifications coming into play this season. They have a bit more leeway to get their point across.
Couldn't have said it better myself. All right, this match is underway.
Chief Combat Officer here. I'll be providing key tactical information throughout the match. Vamos a ganar! Only 2 minutes left. Knuckle up. We read you loud and clear.
Hurdle!
Enemy took point Alpha.
Taking damage.
We've captured point Beta.
Respawned and ready to rock. Capture the obelisk to lock down a new spawn location.
Nowhere to hide.
Round 1 is almost over.
Open for business.
We've captured point Alpha.
On the move. That hurts. Cussword. Seconds left in the first half. Once more unto the breach.
Ow, ow, ow!
The round's over soon. Enemy took point Charlie.
Let's get this halftime showdown started.
In mascot termination, your job is to take down the enemy mascot.
And if you're the mascot, you have bonus damage resistance, so go have some fun. When I got to be the mascot, I'd tell my team to take 5, and I'd go out there and single-handedly mop up the opposing team.
Well, I'm glad I was retired by then, because seeing Lynn Harvester as the mascot is one of the most terrifying things to happen in this league.
Hit by a grenade!
Careful not to leave the play area.
Enemy there. Objective marked.
Radiant Horizons wins the halftime showdown.
Nice get there.
You got something to grieve about?
Not me, but let's see who does. Ascension claims that Radiant deposited some of their toxic runoff in one of its mines. Radiant denies this and claims to dispose of its materials in a safe way. Today's grievances are brought to you by Ascalapico. Stay alive, on the run. We saw how effective this offense was early in the match.
Oh yeah, that was a fast climbing scoreboard. They wanted points and they found them quick.
It was impressive, I'll give you that. But I'm worried they'll run out of gas here in a second.
No, they've got enough left in the tank to make another show. Keep Keep an eye on both of these offenses, and you'll be pleasantly surprised. In the takeover game mode, teams score by controlling the capture points and eliminating their opponents.
The more capture points a team owns, the more control they have over the battlefield.
Enemy stole Point Charlie.
Welcome back. Strike team needs a revive.
Enemy took Point Bravo.
Let's get back into it.
Their opponents are constantly trying to push them off balance, and that's what's keeping them most vulnerable.
That was supposed to be one of their focuses tonight. They knew it would be a struggle, and now here they are struggling.
Oh, another assist! We're seeing some good team play.
There's nothing quite like teamwork. Live rounds. Kill streak shut down. So many bullets, so little time. Go out there and have some fun. Keep an eye on social media for tonight's sponsored raffle. Brought to you by Magnuson, pure stopping power. Shut that kill streak down. Cash in your chips.
Enemy stole Point Bravo.
Ready to rock.
Oh, how did they make that shot?
You got me, Bear. I couldn't have hit that.
Things have gone from bad to worse.
This is the largest deficit so far.
Back in business.
Look at me go. Watch out.
They're struggling for control right now, looking out of sorts.
It really will be a team effort to get some of these objective wins.
Enemy took Point Charlie.
The obelisk is one of those iconic CMA props that have been with us since the first season of Combat Champions.
And a shout out to today's sponsor, Collishaw, built to heal. Radiant Horizons is the winner. Well, with that loss, we may have some radioactive steel on our hands sometime soon.
Today's stats brought to you by the CMA. Nice numbers for the match.
Both these teams had a great showing.
It's a loss for blue team, but it's not the end of the world.
Oh, no, this shouldn't get them down. They played hard and they played well. Sometimes that's all you can do.
Congratulations to the employee of the match.
Bravo!
What a wild match that turned out to be. I can't believe Radiant pulled it off.
Today's post-game stats brought to you by NanoPack. Nanites that bite back.
That was a good contest. Let's see what's coming up next.
Stay tuned for more Combat Champions.
everybody, and welcome back to Combat Champions. I'm Big Bear Elston.
And I'm Lynn Harvester. Tonight we are coming to you live courtesy of the CMA.
Oh, yes, there's nothing subtle about this hustle. These teams have met before, they know what's at stake here, and they have an idea of what it will take to walk away with a win.
They're maybe the top 2 teams in this region, trading places for the #1 slot nearly every other week.
You know, I have a feeling it's going to be pretty competitive. I'm hoping for the distance. I'm also hoping for a very incredible game.
Me too. Oh, me too. Let's head on over to the field.
Howdy, partner. Chief Combat Officer here. I'll pass on strategic information throughout the match. Then get to work. Enemy took Point Alpha.
The deal just went through.
These champions are working together real well.
It pays to be unselfish.
Watch out for metal detectors. They're a dead giveaway.
Enemy took Point Charlie.
Kick the bucket.
Tonight's Respawn's brought to you by Ascalapico. Healing done right. I heard they audition over 1,000 people a year for their mascot program. Can you imagine? Why such a high turnover? Let's take a moment to thank our sponsor, Synaccurate. Go the distance with Synaccurate.
An important thing to point out here is the way they don't let this little speed bump dishearten them.
Sure, just listen to their team leadership and you'll see why. They give lots of credit for changing that culture and holding everyone accountable.
That hurts. That was a lot of bullets.
Let's get back to the action.
We've captured Point Alpha.
The obelisk is one of those iconic CMA props that have been with us since the first season of Combat Champions.
They want to try and suffocate them with this broad base control.
If they keep their foot on the pedal, now that they have this advantage, they will T-bone this arena.
Enemy took Point Echo.
What can they do to change this storyline?
Oh, they know what they need to do. They need to loosen up and have a little fun and take some risks.
I agree. This isn't the time to truncate their reach. That's how champions are made.
They're waking up. And a shout out to today's sponsor, South from East, Korean Creole cuisine, located in Empyrean Towers. Enjoy a po' boy, banh mi, or some soy sauce crab etouffee. And the power weapon has changed hands.
Point for Radiant.
A hail of bullets!
Respawned and ready to rock.
You got this. 5 rounds. So many bullets, so little time. An assist for the blue team.
Everybody's thinking along the same lines right now. What had been a great run forces them to wake up a little bit.
This is a near impossible task. Emphasis on near.
Well, they got it. They just need to show a little hustle between points.
Enemy took Point Bravo.
What a beautiful day for a match, huh? Sprinting. Incredible shot.
Enemy took Point Delta.
Lots of good team play happening right now.
You can't spell team without...
Were you thinking of a different word? Taking damage. Welcome to the Bullet Factory.
The enemy is in the lead.
Now they're asking themselves, are we comfortable enough to pull this off?
Well, we'll have to wait and see. Looks like they're ready for more action.
I'm here to keep being the friendly face of such an evil corporation. You know what I mean.
Enemy stole Point Echo.
Showering us with love.
Bullets raining down. Barriers placed for your convenience. They're feeling it. Keep those eyes on a swivel. It's revenge time.
Oh,
Can they rewrite this ship?
If they can all start to click a little bit better as a team, it shouldn't be a problem.
Point Bravo is ours. Enemy stole Point Charlie.
What a beautifully designed play. One thing now that we're going to learn is how do they respond when they're on their back foot? Because there haven't been that many occasions when they've been pushed back.
Not to this extent, no. But you're right. We're sure to see what they're made of if they really want to stay in this.
I think they do.
Only 2 minutes left. Go get them.
Run! Getting up.
It's an assist frenzy out there. Have you ever known such unselfish combat?
Not me. I never shared my kills. Let's head on over to the halftime showdown. In mascot termination, your job is to take down the enemy mascot.
And if you're the mascot, you have extra damage resistance, so go have some fun. I remember this one time the mascot turned out to be one of the workers you see at the home base spawn point. So we were trying to win halftime, and they just complained about being tired and hungry and wanting to go home. Kind of up.
Did everything work out for them?
Well, how the hell would I know?
Oh, right. How could I forget?
Taking damage. Side needed on the strike team. It's the thought that counts.
We read you loud and clear.
They're looking for a revive. Radiant Horizons wins the halftime showdown.
Nice win there. You got a grievance, Lynn?
Me? I'm happy as a clam.
Somebody's not. Let's get to the grievance of the day. Radiant accuses Empyrean of corporate espionage, claiming 2 former Empyrean employees leaked classified documents. Empyrean denies these accusations.
Today's grievances are brought to you by Adalia Farms. Eat, drink, and be dairy.
Tell me, Bear, what is it you say about competition? Sometimes it's the only thing that can make you better.
Oh, absolutely. There's nothing like a good rivalry to get you into gear.
Okay, so tell me, what have you liked about this offense tonight?
They seem to be fairly cohesive in round 1 and sharing the space. They weren't really worried about who had the point. They were more concerned with making proper reads. Quick reads and reacts on offense have been the key to their strategy. The obelisk is one of those iconic CMA props that have been with us since the first season of Combat Champions.
We've captured Point Bravo. Enemy took Point Charlie.
Sprinting. Sleepy time.
Oh, they go down in a hail of bullets.
Point Echo is ours.
Radiant takes the lead.
We're in the lead. Point Delta is ours.
This time, I want to hear some chin music. And a shout out to today's sponsor, ZDI. Set your sights on victory.
Enemy took Point Alpha.
On the move. Eyes up. Rising and hitting. Pistol.
Enemy took Point Echo.
It could be really rough for them to get through this.
The points aren't in their favor, but there's plenty of options for them if they can just get pointed in the right direction. Revived and rejuvenated.
Enemy stole Point Delta. Enemy took the lead.
This means so much. This experience, this match is so important. What are these champions going to do to keep their team on top?
First things first, they need to knuckle up. They can't get bowled over like this. That and support the defense. Now, don't wait.
Very smart, very smart. I was once in this exact same position, and I didn't know what the heck to do. So I said to myself, Bear Elston, you better come up with a solution, or you're going to wish you had. I thought some more, and I finally came to a decision.
What was that?
I decided I didn't know what the heck to do. Usually what the tendency is to tense up and play it safe.
Yeah, and that is the last thing they should be doing right now.
Yeah, they need to breathe through this and get back to the good parts of their game, and they'll be just fine.
Run, shut down the kill streak. Those metal detectors will give away the position of anyone foolish enough to walk through them while carrying a big metal gun. Working the jump. Live rounds. Deleted! Good team play going on.
They're getting more assists than kills, and I don't even know how that's possible. Now go out there and get it done. Right on the money.
Banana clip.
Destroy those barriers. Create your own path. That's what they're there for. When they come back from this, how do you favor this team?
They've done this very well in the past. They've been the team that has come back from bigger deficits than this.
Find some ammo.
Now they're the mayor of Bullet Town.
They're hot and bothered and ready for combat. Ooh, the gloomy shade of death.
Always unfortunate.
Get back in the action.
Who's in the mood for some elite marksmanship? We are.
We want to take you on this journey with us tonight. This wild and crazy roller coaster we call Combat Champions.
My, you're in rare form, Bear.
Oh, I just got a feeling tonight's gonna be a good one.
You're quivering.
I am. I'm just very excited. I think this roster is prepared to shock the world.
Your energy is contagious. You're making me giddy. How's about we get into the action?
Yes, please. All aboard.
Heyo, Chief Combat Officer here. I'll be providing key tactical information throughout the match. Now giddy up. You're all that's left of your strike team. Watch your back. You need ammo. Get the obelisk. The power weapon is available.
The power weapon is live.
You have the power weapon. Make it count.
I love how these obelisks take on the personality of whichever team captures them. It's the little things, the CMA's attention to detail. It's wonderful.
But Charlie is ours. Careful, your strike team's down.
Auto cannon. Yes, please.
combat champions is hard. Death is easy.
2 minutes left. Stay sharp.
Respawn.
Boy, Delta belongs to us.
Worm food.
Point Bravo is ours. Listen to your squad. They'll let you know when they need ammo.
There isn't much time left in the first half.
Radiant's point.
Seconds left here in round 1.
Enemy stole Point Charlie.
Great delivery.
This round is almost over.
Taking damage.
Alrighty, folks, it's time for the halftime showdown.
This is Rocket's only, and you only have one life.
So go for broke, because the last champion standing wins.
And don't forget, you can capture the objective to win the round early.
Somebody needs a revive.
2 minutes till it's over. Don't quit.
Climb! Radiant Horizons wins the halftime showdown.
Nice get there. All right, partner, we gotta pay some bills. Time for the grievance of the day.
Radiant is suing Ascension for sending substandard steel. One of Radiant's warheads malfunctioned, destroying one of their own warehouses. Ascension denies the accusation.
Today's grievances are brought to you by Magnuson. Sometimes a shotgun is more than a shotgun.
The defense in this match so far, wow, it has been so dominant. Both these teams refuse to give up a point without a fight.
They are a strong-willed wall. They know how to set up around a point and hold on tight.
You can see the effect it's having on either side of the field. They're working overtime to try and break through.
Makes for one hell of a show, though, doesn't it?
I do love to watch them fight for it.
Objective marked.
Up close and personal. I love how these obelisks take on the personality of whichever team captures them. It's the little things, the CMA's attention to detail. It's wonderful.
Radiant makes out with the capture. Their control of the pacing, that's a key to tonight's game.
Yeah, you can thank veteran leadership for that. They've been here before, and they certainly know how to handle themselves.
They're feeling it. Whoopsie! The Breacher class is your go-to for ammo. Stick near him during the push, and you'll never run out of bullets.
Taking flak! Was that enough bullets, do you think?
Assault class, that's the right choice.
Resupply!
Point Alpha belongs to us.
From downtown. And we're all just dust in the wind. I'm very happy with the trajectory of this match. This could have easily gone the other way.
Yeah, I don't think so. These teams both got something to prove. They're out for blood.
You can do it.
Defender killer. Brenda Needle.
On a kill streak? Oh no! I didn't see that coming. They trade kills.
Here we go again. Mighty bad.
Take it to the bank. Double dragon.
Enemy stole Point Alpha.
They're making themselves feel felt right now. You know, good teams make you feel.
Yes, that is what they are doing, and they are doing it well.
The trigger pulled itself on that one. Backs up, goes to the corner.
And a shout out to today's sponsor, the CMA. Together, we are the future.
Their control of the pacing, that's a key to tonight's game.
You can thank veteran leadership for that. They've been here before, and they certainly know how to handle themselves. I've seen champions punch a hole through a barrier and use it like a sniper's nest.
You're out of ammo.
Getting hit. A hail of bullets!
Sneaking in. Now's your moment.
We've captured Point Delta.
Run away! Taking damage.
Good night. Once more unto the breach. Capture the obelisk to lock down a new spawn location.
fun night. Great momentum here. Plenty of drive.
Oh, yeah. You got to keep an eye on this team. They play like they got something to prove, no matter how big their lead.
Enemy stole Point Bravo.
What adjustments are crucial if they want to get back in control?
Don't get hung up on defense. Look for new avenues to the point. Grab another cap. The rest takes care of itself.
Yes, yes. 1 point at a time.
Enemy team is in the lead. Enemy took Point Delta. Point Echo belongs to us.
Kill streak. Feeling it. How's that shotgun feel?
Let's go, go, go! Taking damage. Was that enough bullets, do you think? Kill trade.
Great awareness. Move downtown.
You're the last one standing in your strike team. Be careful.
They're sweating bullets. What is this?
They'll need to make some big changes if they're hoping to catch back up on points.
Essential pick. That was a lot of bullets.
Back in business.
Enemy stole Point Charlie.
Feeling it.
Ascension Mining has won.
Well, Radiant is going to keep their shoddy steam. Well, here are the numbers for the match.
I don't think that the box score really shows how intense it got.
That match got away from Blue Team, and it happened.
Sometimes you simply can't find your rhythm.
We need to take a second to say congratulations.
Here's our employee of the match. What an amazing achievement.
I've been on the edge of my seat since this match started. What a riveting performance from both of these teams.
Today's post-game stats brought to you by...
ZDI, a sight to behold.
Quite the bullet fest that was.
And we got plenty more bullets coming your way, so stay right here.
Welcome back to Combat Champions. I'm Big Bear Elston.
And I'm Lynn Harvester. We appreciate all of you tuning in tonight.
And it's a good thing you did, because you won't want to miss this boulevard of bullets. This is a particularly big matchup. Two Titans on the field, which is going to make things extra competitive.
I wouldn't want to miss this. We might just be in store for a rowdy down.
Something to keep your eye on will be defensive positioning. This campus in particular can be split down the middle very easily.
I gotta be honest with you. Looking ahead at this one, I'm not sure how this is gonna go.
Good day, Chief Combat Officer here. I'll be providing key tactical information about the match. Now let's go have some fun, eh?
Turnover!
Point Alpha belongs to us.
Taking flank. That's gonna leave a mark. Alley-oop. Tonight's respawns brought to you by...
Nanopack, healing on a microscopic level.
One shot. balance in their game. Very few hiccups.
They know how to keep their best foot forward. Buy your tickets now to watch Combat Champions live in the arena. Check out dates and purchase tickets on our website, combatchampions.com.
Fire is available.
Run! That hurts. Pushing daisies. Rejuvenated by science.
On fire, ready.
Always looking to pick up those points whenever they can. Check the spread on that shotgun. I love how these obelisks take on the personality of whichever team captures them. It's the little things, the CMA's attention to detail. It's wonderful.
That's a new FPS game. It's only on this weekend. It's free to play. You can download it on Steam right now.
Enemy took
I
point
think we can
Alpha.
team up if you want to play.
Get gone.
I think. I don't know. It said invite on the screen.
Very productive.
That's a huge swing on the scoreboard.
They'll continue to lead.
Trending.
Shoddy.
Alright, cool. Yeah, I was. I was watching that.
Get out there and have some fun. Taking damage. Deleted.
Get back in the action.
On fire is ready. We've captured point Alpha. Enemy took point Charlie.
Shotgun.
Freaking shotguns.
Take a look at the score right now.
They're controlling the scoreboard as well as the arena. Back in business.
On fire, ready.
Run away. Strafe right. This goes to Vesperium. Taking damage. Go out with your boots on.
The game's actually pretty decent. I mean, like, I'm enjoying it. Of course, there's always improvement.
And we're back.
The first one, so
Fire is available.
graphics look great. Always improvement.
Getting hit. That's
What
the
the?
end.
Nice shot. These are some Battlefield dice devs help make this old ones.
Enemy stole point Alpha.
Now it's time to destroy. Elevating over.
Assist.
Okay.
Anticipate things starting to change.
They have already. We're looking at a lead shift.
I'm in my Discord.
Now's your moment.
On fire is ready.
Blammo. Kill streak shut down.
2 minutes until the end. Let's make it count.
If you know where to punch through, those barriers provide some very interesting sidelines. Time to head on over to the halftime showdown. This is a one-gun standoff. Everybody has the same gun.
Ammo is limited, but every time you get a kill, you get more.
You know, sometimes you get the flump, and sometimes the flump gets you.
It took me a long time to learn that lesson. Lady Flump can be a cruel mistress.
Run away!
2 minutes remain. I believe in you.
Strike team down and looking for a revive. How is that building still standing?
We read you loud and clear.
They should be careful not to leave the play area. Vesperium Oil wins the halftime showdown.
Expertly played.
I got the grievance of the day right here. Let's read it. Okay.
Vesperian claims that Empyrean skyscrapers block out all the light over one of their refineries as well as a workers' camp.
Today's grievances are brought to you by Collishaw. Tell the Grim Reaper his zipper is down.
I can guarantee there are going to be nerves here in the second half.
After that first round, there would have to be. That's natural in a match this close.
So how will they operate under this kind of pressure?
Well, look at them. They are shook and trained for these moments. We saw how effective they were early in this match.
You're right. And this is a brand new round. They have plenty of time to find their groove.
Capture the obelisk, lock down a new spawn location.
Get low! Lock down the base.
They could use a revive.
Point Charlie.
Drop the biscuit.
Let's get right back to it.
On fire, ready, ready.
They're holding on to this lead with an iron fist.
When you're at this level of play, everything you're doing, it looks effortless, you
Keep
know?
forgetting the mini-maps on top left.
Once more, under the breach.
On fire is available. Enemy stole point Bravo.
Flying headshot.
Taking damage.
more.
Crossover. Bucket list.
You just got a new lease on life.
On Fire is ready.
What's the craziest thing you ever did in Combat Champions?
Well, I stole a mascot uniform and got the most kills I ever got in a single match. Nobody suspects the mascot. I had to ditch the costume after. And I think they knew what I did, but nobody said anything. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I shouldn't be saying this on the air.
Now go out there and mess them up.
Point Charlie belongs to us.
You know their ability to get to the foul line, and now you get a chance to see it.
Pretty good looking offense.
We've taken the lead.
Don't fear the Reaper.
Enemy took the lead.
Bringing it right back, they step into the lead.
Uh-huh. This swings the numbers back in their favor.
Here we go again.
Enemy took Point Alpha.
Give it to Vesperia.
The next step in their evolution. The defense is there. There are still things to work on, but the offense is what gets people on their feet.
Today, we're gonna see the difference. I mean, yeah, this is good here. Taking flat. Slides left. Forward momentum.
Their team is looking for a revive.
On Fire is available.
Oh shoot, I killed myself.
Blue team is playing with fire right now, and fire don't play nice.
Hey, trust the man's words, folks. I got the burns to prove it.
Kind of a fun night. Great momentum here. Plenty of drive.
Oh yeah, you gotta keep an eye on this team. They play like they got something to prove, no matter how big their lead.
Despawn.
On Fire is ready. You're the last one standing in your strike team. Watch your back.
Getting hit. They're looking like a tombstone shadow.
Ice cold, Lynn. Ice cold. They need to get Red off the line, force them to improvise.
That'll get them out of their comfort zone and let them wiggle their way back into this match.
Tonight's Respawns brought to you by Nanopack, the best in healing.
You are on fire.
They're going up in flames.
Air kill.
Sprinting.
This fire is out of control. Duck. Staying active.
Crossover. The obelisk is one of those iconic CMA props that have been with us since the first season of Combat Champions. Get low. Keep that fire burning. Run.
Slides right.
Charges forward.
Backs up.
The flames are spreading. They've succeeded in claiming yet another point.
This match is going their way.
Great hustle out there.
They're gonna have to fight for control of this arena.
Oh, they can and they will. Jumping. Relocate.
Sprinting. Taking flak. A hail of bullets.
Go forth and conquer.
I'm very happy with the trajectory of this match. This could have easily gone the other way.
Yeah, I don't think so. These teams both got something to prove. They're out for blood.
Stay away from the light. Go cap some bases.
Enemy took Point Charlie.
Welcome to the Bullet Factory. there's nothing like a fresh uniform and a full clip to put you back on top. Look at those things crumble.
Fire is available. You are on fire.
Call the fire department, they're going up in flames.
Fire spree.
On the move. Bell ring.
Enemy stole point Charlie.
That fire is cooking now. Getting active. Run. Straight left.
This fire's out of control.
2 minutes remaining. You're doing great.
Locked and loaded.
From such an evil corporation,
Enemy took point Bravo.
Bullseye. Good shot. Catching shells. Well-timed assist. This match will be over soon. There's nowhere to hide.
That was a big capture. Ready to rock.
Ooh, a lot of good team play.
Everybody's getting in on the action.
That hurt.
I wouldn't want to be out there right now.
Ooh, it's a slot.
The match is almost over. Enemy stole point Alpha.
Now go out there and get it done. Live rounds. You know what time it is. This one comes down to a tiebreaker.
In sudden death, the first team to capture the obelisk takes it. But watch your back. You only have one life. Wake me up before you go.
Only 2 minutes left. Stay sharp.
On the move.
Enemy there.
Mysterium oil takes it.
Not sure how they'll recompense that one.
Well, if you can't reach the heavens, raise hell. Pretty good numbers for both these teams, I'd say.
It was a close match the whole way through.
Congratulations to the employee of the match.
Bravo.
Great job, everyone. That was a fun little match to watch.
Today's post-game stats brought to you by Magnuson, pure stopping power.
We got more combat champions
Should
coming
have
your
four
way,
people.
so stay put.
What's up, everybody?
I'm not going anywhere, I can promise you that.
watching. I think it's pretty good. I'm sure there's always going to be improvements.
Hard to say how this is going to shake out. Both these teams are having a great showing.
This is a very winnable game for either of them. Really, it's going to come down to defense here in the second round and who can hold onto points.
Well, you're always saying they need to put their foot down. Well, I'm telling you, they must be listening.
It's about time somebody did. They keep it up, they may just walk out of here with a W.
Assault class, that's the right choice.
And Discord. I don't know if we can.
Point Charlie for
Are we
wrong
in the
select.
same one? Okay, let's see.
Captain Shells, to be or not to be? That is the question.
Stay frosty.
Respawned and ready to rock. Ascension Mining wins!
These are the stats.
Sent you the invite. Did you get it? Yeah, it does that. This is only on a weekend.
this should be a really fun matchup.
Yes, I think these teams have been waiting for this. They're gonna bring plenty of thunder.
You know, if I had to guess, we're about to watch a very loud get-together. They know what to expect from each other, and they're not afraid to get into the trenches.
I keep an eye on the way they control the arena, which points they gravitate towards first. They'll be looking to establish an early lead and using the geography here to do so.
Oh yeah, they're taking the field. Let's get going.
Chief Combat Officer here. I'll be providing key technical information about the match. Let's do this thing.
Capture the obelisk and lock down the new spawn location.
Taking damage.
They thrive because of their outlook and energy.
Oh yes, they're upbeat, high tempo, and happy to be here.
Now that's a team you can have fun watching.
I only take these mascot jobs to pay the bill.
Careful, strike him down.
Down from the sky.
Strike team down, looking for a revive.
Parkour, parkour!
That was a lot of bullets.
Point Charlie is ours.
Paving the way here for arena control.
They're definitely going to be confident now.
Go get some.
Well, if you're just going to walk through the metal detectors, everyone's going to know you're here. Stunts are a great outlet for your combat creativity. Get loose, get wild, do more stunts.
Enemy took Point Echo.
Empyrean's Point.
The power weapon has changed hands. Feeling it. Run. Forward momentum.
You are the last one standing, your strike team. Be careful.
Let's head on over to the halftime showdown.
This is one gun standoff. Everybody has the same gun.
Ammo is limited, but every time you get a kill, you get more. Flumps Only is probably the most musical of the halftime showdowns.
There should be an orchestra that only plays the flump.
Yeah, I'd buy a ticket to that show. Plus, I bet they do a wicked Beethoven 5. Flump, 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 flump.
Flump, 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 flump.
Moves in. Getting hit. Run, jump.
Enemy there.
Empyrean Engineering wins the halftime showdown.
What a show!
Let's get to the beef of the match.
The beef is on the grill. Empyrean claims that Ascension's mining operations cause noise, dust, and other disruptions their tenants complain about. Bear, you live there. Care to weigh in?
I'm staying out of this.
Today's grievances are brought to you by Ascalapico. Stay alive, on the run.
Well, here we are, round 2. Can they compete?
I think so. Things really started to heat up right before the half. They found their momentum.
That was the biggest reason they went on the run they did.
They showed versatility and energy on both ends of it.
Oh, yeah. This is vintage combat champions. I'd say this is going to be a big second half. Capture the obelisk to lock down a new spawn location.
Enemy took point Alpha.
Empyrean takes the point.
Good body control. They're feeling it.
Enemy took point Charlie.
That building is messed up. Cut down the kill streak. They're feeling it. And we're back.
This awareness and accuracy, it's a big part of their offense.
Everyone has points already scored, so they can relax and pay attention to the little things now.
You don't want to equate activity with achievement.
Getting kills is nice, but it won't necessarily win you the match.
Exactly. There's a lot to focus on down there, like catching and holding points, working the assists, keeping your friends on their feet.
And it's the great teams who can do it all and have fun doing it. Feeling it. Nice assist.
Don't take any crap from those other champions.
These costumes are so heavy, it's claustrophobic in here. I'm freaking out.
We want to take a moment to thank our hosts, the good people at Ascension Mine. You know, I used to have a job at a steel mill.
What happened?
My coworker said I smelt badly.
Bear, you're terrible.
Climb!
Taking damage.
Earthquakes, hurricanes, lightning.
They are a force of nature.
Enemy stole point Echo.
Watch out for metal detectors. They are loud.
This lead gets blown right over.
They need to make sure they can keep up with this pace.
Enemy took point Bravo.
Catching shells. On the attack. Slam the door on him.
You are the last one standing.
Shotgun.
Don't take any crap from those other champions.
Really heavy. I'm sweating like a hog.
folks at home want to see Combat Champions live in the arena, make sure to purchase tickets on our website, combatchampions.com. Knowing where the target is gonna be.
They do have a lead, and they're gonna extend that lead.
So long as they can keep control, they're sitting very pretty.
Kill streak in motion. Feeling it. Don't fear the Reaper.
We've captured Point Alpha.
Back in business. The more champions near the point, the faster the capture.
Enemy stole Point Bravo.
On the move.
Right from the get-go, they got rid of the so-so.
They are a tempest of terror. So little time. Go get some.
Winner for Imperial Engineering.
Well, Bear's future may be less noisy and dusty.
No comment.
Here are the analytics.
Both teams really led with their chins today.
Big props to the employee of the match.
Oh yeah, we saw this coming a mile away.
What a stellar matchup, and indicative of where these champions are headed for the rest of this season.
Today's post-game stats brought to you by Idalia Dairy Farms. Cow lactation for that wow sensation.
That was a fun match, that's for darn sure.
And we've got another fun match coming right up.
So stay tuned.
Hello and welcome back to Combat Champions. I'm Big Bear Elston.
And I'm Lynn Harvester. Another day, another fight for corporate supremacy.
I can't wait for this festival of firearms. What can we expect from today's matchup, Lynn? You've been keeping an eye on these two all season.
I have, but today will be a bit of an outlier, I think, especially after their last match.
Why's that, do you think?
Well, they left it all out on the field, and it didn't quite go the way anybody expected. This time around, they're going to be out for blood. They're looking to put a definitive end to this little rivalry.
Did anyone else just get goosebumps? Seriously, I think the hair on the back of my neck is standing up.
Better get used to it, Bear, because this match is underway.
Chief Combat Officer here. I'll pass on strategy information throughout the match. Good hunting. Enemy took point Bravo.
Welcome back!
Enemy stole point Charlie. Point Alpha belongs to us.
The combat will be fierce. The champions will be glorious. Are you ready for some high-velocity action? Let me hear you make some noise! Who's ready for some
Talk to me about what we're getting into here, Bear. You know these teams.
I do. I spent some time watching footage of their last match, and what I saw was a very explosive vie for point control backed up by two unforgiving defenses.
They're not planning to play polite, then.
Are you kidding? I'd be surprised if any of them are left standing by the end.
Okay, you heard him, folks. We have a match to get into.
Chief Combat Officer here. I'll be providing key tactical information throughout the match. Vamos, con fuerza!
Somebody needs a revive. Capture the obelisk to lock down a new spawn location.
Enemy stole point Alpha.
Taking flat. Taking flack.
Boy, they may be asking a lot of a young team here.
Yeah, and finding different ways to handle every single match is going to be an uphill battle for these newer champions.
They took the point like it belonged to them.
I guess it did.
'86th. Assault class, that's the right choice. Shut that kill streak down. Look what they did to each other.
Let's get back into it.
Enemy stole point Charlie.
Go the distance!
Strafing. Eyes up.
Old coach of mine would tell the team, you don't get to decide who wins, you decide what wins.
Control the controllables. And one of the things you can control is your own fight.
strike team is down.
We've seen them get out of this alive before.
They've been able to fight out of it a couple of times, but you make those mistakes to get into those situations, you're eventually going to pay the price.
Yeah, that's what they're doing right now.
They go down in a hail of bullets.
Wake up and smell the coffee.
Barriers placed for your convenience.
Run away!
We read you loud and clear.
Hotel California.
It's time for the halftime showdown.
This is one-gun standoff. Everybody has the same gun.
Ammo is limited, but every time you get a kill, you get more. Flumps Only is probably the most musical of the halftime showdowns.
There should be an orchestra that only plays the flump.
I'd buy a ticket to that show. Plus, I bet they do a wicked Beethoven 5. Flum, 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 flum.
Flump, 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 flump.
They're feeling it. Champion down.
Two-minute warning.
Fengsel Futures wins the halftime showdown.
Clutch finish. Well done.
Let's get to the beef of the match.
The beef is on the grill. Fengsel Futures claims a landslide caused by Ascension Mining breached the walls of a prison facility where several prisoners escaped. Ascension denies this and counters that Fengsel's buildings don't meet regulations.
Today's grievances are brought to you by Magnuson, your last defense against a marauding bear. Though might I add, bring it on. You know, the big note here, and what I think Lynn has been alluding to all night is, this second half is going to come down to control.
Yes, indeed. Who can control the center? Who can control the outside points? That's how you force your opponent.
The match will begin shortly. Please buy your seats. We repeat, the match will begin shortly. Please buy your seats.
Not sure how this is going to end up now after what we saw in the first round.
Looking at team stats here, you can see everybody's out for blood.
It was very impressive. The control we saw across the arena.
That's what I'm talking about. Complete.
Why not take a stroll in one of the many splendor pavilions scattered throughout the arena? Because the CMA loves nature as much as you do. Who's in the mood for some elite marksmanship? We are. We appreciate your consideration in creating a safe.
Can you picture a more perfect matchup?
Nope, not me. These two have been itching to get back in the arena.
What should we be on the lookout for?
Well, today we're going to see pacing come into play. Whoever controls the pace controls the momentum and can establish an early lead.
Okay, so we're gearing up for a real knuckle duster. Let's not waste any more time.
Buenas, Chief Combat Officer here. I'll be providing key tactical information throughout the match. Muévete!
Go for assault. Run away! Juking. Charges forward. Was that enough bullets, do you think?
Enemy team is in the lead.
Get out there and have some fun.
This costume is so heavy. It's claustrophobic.
Taking flak. How many bullets does it take?
Point Beta belongs to us.
Back in business. Feeling it. They'll want to check the kill cam on that one and find out what went wrong.
Here we go again.
The more champions on the point, the faster they can capture it.
We've captured Point Delta.
One for the money. Tough break. Here we go again. Run! Watch the snipe. 1-for-1 trade. Here we go again.
You're the last standing team you're striking. Watch your back.
Well, they don't seem like a team that gets very affected by falling a little behind.
Oh no, I think this will be a far more even matchup than we've seen so far. I tell you, blue team is just spectating right now.
They need to get up off the couch and get to work, don't they? Taking damage. Was that enough bullets, do you think?
Enemy took Point Delta.
Wake up and smell the coffee.
You're the last one standing.
more time with feeling.
You're the last one standing in your strike team. Be careful.
Taking damage. What adjustments are crucial if they want to get back in control?
Don't get hung up on defense. Look for new avenues to the point. Grab another path. The rest takes care of itself.
Yes, one point at a time.
Enemy took point Bravo.
A beautiful little assist there.
This should get Ascension excited for more.
Getting hit, dead as a doornail. We've seen them get out of this alive before. I mean, right?
Well, they've been able to fight out of it a couple of times, but you make those mistakes to get into these situations, you're eventually going to pay the price.
Yeah, that's what they're doing right now.
Enemy took point Echo.
They're capturing my heart right about now.
Don't get sentimental on me, Bear.
Catching shells. Oh, they go down in a hail of bullets.
You can do it. Got the kill streak down. Watch out for snipies.
2 minutes remain. Stay frosty. Enemy took point Bravo.
Let's get back into it. The halftime showdown is about to start. In standoff, you've only got one bullet, but every kill awards you another.
Be careful, though. You only have one life. For a while there, I was friends with the ammo guy, so I'd go into the round with a pocket full of slugs.
There you have it, folks. Big Bear Elston admitting to cheating live on the air. Where do you get the courage?
Well, it takes courage to cheat, Lynn. Anyway, once he retired, the gravy train was over, and I had to go back to losing all the time.
Nah, of course you did.
Two minutes remain. Focus up.
Dead as.
There's the enemy. Enemy there.
They're out of bounds.
There's the enemy. We read you loud and clear. Enemy there.
It's a nice try.
There's the enemy.
Radiant Horizons wins the halftime showdown.
Nice get there.
You got something to grieve about?
Not me, but let's see who does.
Radiant is suing Ascension for sending substandard steel. One of Radiant's warheads malfunctioned, destroying one of their own warehouses. Ascension denies the accusation. All right, partner, we gotta pay some bills. Today's grievances are brought to you by DDI, a sight to behold.
Both of these teams are having a phenomenal game. And I'm talking about down there, on the field. I don't care what the stat sheet is telling me.
How will they produce in these conditions?
Oh, please. This is where they live. Give them some time and you'll see what I mean.
This is a brand new round. They have the space to figure it out and make some moves.
Capture the obelisk Playtest to lock down a new spawn location.
Enemy stole Point Echo.
A decisive capture.
It's almost like they were making a point with that one.
Touche.
These are just perfect conditions for a match. I wish I were down there on the field right now, cutting it up with the champions. Got my motion. Dome piece. Bouncing.
Careful, strike team is down.
Taking damage.
Enemy stole Point Alpha.
Nice.
Yeah, their opponents are constantly trying to push them off balance, and that's when they're most vulnerable.
That was supposed to be one of their focuses tonight. They knew it would be a struggle, and now here they are
Let's try
struggling.
to E. What's up, everybody? Thanks for watching. This is free. Free playtest. It's not bad.
How many bullets does it take?
We've captured Point Charlie.
Welcome back.
Strike team needs reviving.
You're the last standing in your strike team. Watch your back.
Kill trade.
Getting some help to clean that up. Here we go again. On the move. Bouncing. Charges forward. Watch out for metal detectors. They are loud. And the point has been took.
Point of honor, I'd say. They dominate the capture points right now, and that is going to have a huge impact on the scoreboard.
Puts them in a good offensive position for their next play.
Combat Champions is only possible with the Corporate Mediation Alliance. Without the CMA, we'd just be talking to ourselves.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
Ooh, not at all, partner, not at all. It's just nice that the viewers get to join us.
Back in business.
Enemy stole Point Charlie.
Their opponents are constantly trying to push them off balance, and that's when they're most vulnerable.
That was supposed to be one of their focuses tonight. They knew it would be a struggle, and now here they are struggling. Getting hit. Was that enough bullets, do you think?
What does your offense need to settle into right now?
Communication is key. Choose a target and agree on it. Go from there.
Let's see what they can do this time around.
Okay, we're gonna capture objective. Okay, we're getting D.
Kick the butt.
Oh, good shot.
Now get out there and show them what's up.
Point Delta is ours.
Getting hit. They'll be dancing in their grave. Here we go again. When a barrier gets in the way, destroy it. Don't lose faith. We've seen them come back before.
This is where we really get to know this team. How do you break in? How do you set up? Can you come together and get back in this game?
They can, I'm sure of it. Let's get back into it.
Hold a second.
One time I was running late, and I didn't have time to get into my gear.
So you showed up in sweatpants.
No. I showed up in a floral shirt and pink carpet. I couldn't have been a bigger target.
What did you do?
I pretended to be an audience member who was looking for the information desk. It actually worked out pretty well.
Another courageous story from Big Bear Elston.
Duck and cup.
From the top.
Radiant Horizons takes it.
Ascension is going to have to take this loss on their chin. Here are the numbers.
It was a match of runs.
Well, it's a loss for blue team, but it's not the end of the world.
Oh, no, they shouldn't get him down. They played hard and they played well. Sometimes that's all you can do.
We need to take a second to say congratulations.
Here's our employee of the match. What an amazing achievement.
This was a fun match. Very fun, very exciting. I'm on cloud nine.
Combat Champions promotes good sportsmanship by champions, coaches, and fans alike. Profanity, derogatory remarks, or any intimidation directed at champions or other fans will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal. Who will come out victorious in today's matches? We'll find out soon. Combat Champions features the greatest shooters in the world. Are you among them? Sign up today.
The halftime showdown is underway.
In mascot termination, your job is to take down the enemy mascot.
And if you're the mascot, you have extra damage resistance. So go have some fun.
What's the strategy for the mascot, Miss Harvester?
Well, it's like being the queen in chess. You can either hang back and let your team protect you, or you can go on the offensive and try to control the board, or in this matter, the arena.
Like so much of life, it's a question of style. They're out of bounds.
Finding their lane? How many bullets does it take?
Enemy there.
This area is out of bounds.
Objective marked. Enemy there. Objective marked.
They're out of bounds. This area is out of bounds.
2-minute warning.
They're out of bounds.
Need to be careful not to leave the play area.
Grab that ammo.
Ascension Mining wins the halftime showdown.
Very well played. Got the grievance of the day?
Got it right here. Empyrean accuses Ascension of poor quality steel that made one of their towers buckle. Ascension denies this, saying that the structures were not properly built. Today's grievances are brought to you by Galvanon, Optimal Optics.
The big note here, and what I think Lynn has been alluding to all night, is this second half is going to come down to control.
Yes, indeed. Who can control the center? Who can control the outside points? That's how you force your opponent to make mistakes.
This is everything. This is the world stage. Be here, be present.
Yes, get your head in the game. This is what Combat Champions is all about.
Objective marked. Ammo for you.
The more champions on the point, the faster they can capture.
There's another capture.
This team is using their offense as their defense. Whenever they lose a point, they take another one back.
Enemy took point Charlie. Enemy took point Echo.
With a pea shooter.
Objective marked.
Grim Reaper, perfect split.
Point Delta belongs to us.
You can do it.
Catching shells. They go down in a hail of bullets. Get out there and have some fun.
Careful, strike team is down.
You know, anybody who gets in the way of this offense needs to be prepared for the firestorm.
One of the points of emphasis here is how they hit hard and keep their feet moving. And they just don't ever pull their punches.
Enemy took point Bravo.
Catching shells.
I want to see focus, I want to see grit, I want to see determination.
Well, those red helmets are making it difficult.
Enemy stole point Delta.
Yeah, nice job by Ascension. Shut that kill streak down. Strike team needs a revive.
This takes them out of a good defensive position.
They know it's coming. They are told and reminded countless times, but here they are again.
Careful, strike team is down.
They're on a kill streak.
Enemy took point Alpha. On fire is available.
Tell me, what does your offense need to settle into it right now?
Communication is key. Choose a target and agree on it. Go from there.
You're on fire.
They are on fire! Wildfire!
While you're on fire, you provide bonuses to your teammate. But be careful, you're a big target.
That fire is raging.
Feels like the next few minutes could be decisive.
They had better be.
Though that'll break the budget.
Blue team really crowded the inside of that point.
It's easy to make a capture with positioning like that.
streak down. Tell me, what does your offense need to settle into it right now?
Communication is key. Choose a target and agree on it. Go from there.
Now get out there and show them what's up.
I only take these mascot jobs to pay the bills. I'm actually...
You look at the make of that weapon. It's a dang cannon.
It's made of Ascension mining steel, so you know it's top-notch. My gun rack back home is packed with Ascension steel.
Great hustle out there.
What does your defense need to settle into right now?
Containment, containment, containment. That's the new name of the game.
Kill streak active.
Whoever's calling these plays, they're doing so like a coach.
You got that right, Bear. They don't seem like a team that gets very affected by falling a little behind.
Oh no, I think this will be a far more even matchup than we've seen so far.
On fire is ready.
Capture the obelisk to lock down a new spawn location.
Where there's smoke, there's fire. Wildfire. Oh, beans.
Just in time with the assist.
One more time with feeling.
So what made you want to join Combat Champions, Bear?
Oh, very humble reasons. Mostly, I just wanted to be famous and on TV and make lots of money and kill people. I guess, you know, the usual. What about you, Lynn?
I got into some trouble, and the judge told me I could either compete at Hard Anchor Fengsel or live there. So I saluted the old fart, and the rest is history.
Run! Jumping! And now for the long, quiet night.
Open for business.
I want to see focus. I want to see grit. I want to see determination.
Well, those red helmets are making it difficult for them.
Enemy took point Charlie. Objective marked.
Get sniped.
They don't seem like a team that gets very affected by falling a little behind.
Oh no, I think this will be a far more even matchup than we've seen so far. Excellent shot.
Everybody's got aim today.
Look what they did to each other. The point is theirs for the taking.
And taken it was. Here we go again.
On fire. Ready. 2-minute warning.
Auto cannon. Cleaning it up. On the move. Bouncing. Get low.
Enemy took point Delta. You are on fire.
Light it up. They are on fire. Run away.
You're the last one standing in your strike team. Be careful.
Great hustle out there. Fire boy.
You're out of ammo.
Run.
Nice little moves. Kill spree. Oh, burn, big dumb.
Catching shells. Sprinting. Right on the mark. Fire spree. Duck. End game. We're seconds away from the end here.
Enemy stole point Charlie.
Empyrean Engineering takes it.
Empyrean's gonna get some new hardware. It's stat time, so take a look.
Both teams had to roll with the punches in today's match.
Chalk this up as a loss for blue team.
No big deal. This is a great team. They'll find a way to win on the next one. I'm sure of it.
We need to take a second to say congratulations.
Here's our employee of the match.
What an amazing achievement.
This was an excellent showing from both teams. I had a blast watching them duke it out.
Today's post-game stats brought to you by Magnuson. Sometimes a shotgun is more than a shotgun.
Stay with us as we get ready for another exciting matchup.
I can't wait.
The Deadliest Warriors. The most beautiful arenas. Millions of people watching and cheering. Can you feel it?
this roster. There's so much on the table, so much on offer.
They are going to be a scary, scary team to meet on defense.
But you reckon they're ready for a rematch, especially after what happened last time?
Please, whatever happens here tonight, these two teams are going to deliver.
You heard it here first, folks. We're jumping into the action.
Assault class, that's the right choice.
Chief Combat Officer here. I'll be providing key tactical information throughout the match. Let's do this thing.
The more champions near the point, the faster the capture. That light looks good on you. Point for Empyrean.
Settles outside.
Run! Empyrean has it. Nice finish. On a kill streak, they went off.
Fire is ready. You are on fire.
Ring that fire alarm. We are catching you. Taking damage. A beautiful feat. This fire will not be put out. Get low.
Run.
Bouncing. Relocating.
Oh, that shot reminds me of some of my old moves.
The only difference being that they actually got the kill.
Occasionally, my shots would strike fear in the heart of my enemy.
That's nice, I suppose.
Back in business. This scoreboard, well, this is somewhere they aren't used to being and have never been before.
They missed a couple of very big plays which opened the door for this upset.
Old coach of mine would tell the team, you don't get to decide who wins, you decide what wins.
Control the controllables, and one of the things you can control is your own fight.
Round the back. What adjustments are crucial if they want to get back in control?
Don't get hung up on defense. Look for new avenues to the point. Grab another path. The rest takes care of itself.
Yes, yes, one point at a time.
Enemy stop for Bravo.
Taking damage? How many bullets does it take?
Go get you some. I remember once when I was competing at Meadow. They used to have this old field with a scarecrow in it. Well, I was out of ammo and on the run, so I climbed into that scarecrow and nobody noticed me. We won the match even though I hid in the scarecrow the whole time.
Wow, another courageous story by Big Bear Elston. I'm surprised there isn't a statue of you somewhere.
Yeah, me too.
Moonshot on the move. Get low. Diving in. Hole in one.
Able to help out their teammates. Kill streak in motion.
Fast moves. On the move. I agree, Bear. It is spicy down there. Run!
The wolf you feed is the wolf you need.
And they are howling at the moon tonight.
Empyrean's Point. Capture the obelisk to lock down a new spawn location.
You're out of ammo.
Defender killer.
Only 2 minutes left. Knuckle up.
Resupply.
How did that shot hit its target?
You know, some bullets are special, and they have a single target to hit.
Okay, Bear.
What? Look, I know a great many things.
Trying to keep this team pointed in the same direction is proving difficult.
I think they're kind of caught off guard a little bit, so I can't blame them.
We are in the lead.
Jason! Jason! Jason? High active hands. Spinning. Round one is almost done.
The halftime showdown is coming up next. This is one gun standoff. Everybody has the same gun.
Ammo is limited, but every time you get a kill, you get more.
Flumps only.
Time to get your flump on.
Flippity floppity flump.
Flump, 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 flump.
Flump yeah, you mother flumpers.
All hail the mighty flump.
Ah, the flump.
Two-minute warning.
Sprinting.
Ammo there.
Good crossover. Moving fast. Great hustle out there. Switched on.
Revive needed on the strike team. On the move. Get low. Relocating. Spinning. Blackout. Taking damage.
Vesperium Oil wins the halftime showdown.
What a show!
You got something to grieve about?
Not me, but let's see who does.
Vesperium claims that the energy Empyrean uses is not getting fully reimbursed by the company or the shareholder.
Sheesh, I'd like to use free energy myself. Empyrean gets away with everything.
Today's grievances are brought to you by CDI. Set your sights on victory.
Everybody who suited up tonight is getting playtime. That's what you like, right?
Well, of course I do. Use everyone. Why not? You made the trip.
This is a question a lot of people are having. Is this gonna mess with the chemistry, playing the whole roster instead of just the vets?
If anything, they seem to be having more fun this way, and that's important. They all practice together. They know how to play together.
These points are adding up.
Play like this could easily spell a win.
Was that a pistol kill? That's what they're gonna need.
Enemy storm point Bravo.
sun is shining, the birds are singing. Well, by golly, I'm having the time of my life. Looks like another point in the bag.
They keep this up, there won't be a point left to take.
The more champions on the point, the faster they can capture.
Reeling.
On the attack.
Help with the finish. They could use reviving.
Catching shells. Yeah, their opponents are constantly trying to push them off balance, and that's when they're most vulnerable.
That was supposed to be one of their focuses tonight. They knew it would be a struggle, and now here they are struggling.
Oh, they're doing a good job of keeping the score close.
A very good job. They'll take the lead once again.
The enemy is in the lead.
Hardcore. They're really trying to break those walls down.
Taking damage. Was that enough bullets, do you think? Turns the corner and squirms it in.
Tell me, what does your offense need to settle into it right now?
Communication is key. Choose a target and agree on it. Go from there. Another capture.
You got a point there, Lynn.
And so do they.
Hey-oh, she got me. Quite the showdown between these teams.
Let's admire the footwork here and see how it unfolds.
Find ammunition. Enemy stole point Alpha.
Way back when, instead of parachutes, we used hang gliders. That was some bumpy combat champions, would you say?
You got taken out more by the hang glider than your opponent. It was death from above the whole time.
Taking flak. This team is far more comfortable playing to their strengths.
A big part of that comes from experience and knowing what those strengths are. And then, of course, executing precisely. Oh, lays it up and in there. Steps in. Great hustle out there. Boxing out. Flying headshot.
Jump.
You're out of ammo.
Feeling it.
Another cleanup. Tell us what worked here, Bear.
Well, with the offense focused on the scoreboard, it leaves positioning up to whoever's paying attention.
Working on a kill streak.
You know, some of the best champions I used to run with, they never fought the game. They went with the game, not against it.
Yeah, you can waste a lot of energy fighting the game. But the greats will tell you to loosen up, find a way, ride it all the way home.
On fire. Ready, ready.
Taking flak. With the assist.
They do have a lead, and they're going to extend that lead.
So long as they can keep control, they're sitting very pretty.
Great hustle out there. Accelerating.
Bouncing.
Duck.
Run away!
On the attack. Run.
Bouncing. Taking flash.
Motion. Great hustle out there.
put out.
Duck. On the attack. Wheeling. Move around the side.
The fire rages on. Run away!
Switched on. Empyrean Engineering wins. Like usual, things keep coming up Empyrean.
Wow, these numbers speak for themselves.
It was a close match. The only difference was the number.
Big props to the employee of the match.
Oh yeah, we saw this coming a mile away.
A nice showing today. Great job all around.
Today's post-game stats brought to you by the CMA. Together, we are the future.
Let's have some more combat champions, shall we?
Yes, indeedy. Let's hop on over to the next match.
If you're looking for the world's wildest corporate takeovers, you're in the right place. Welcome back to Combat Champions. I'm Lynn Harvester.
And I'm Big Bear Elston. Tonight, we're coming to you live courtesy of the CMA. I think what will set these two apart is obelisk control. Who can get there first and hold on tight?
Sure, this is a game of initiative, and that will continue into today's match.
Is this going to be a pretty close struggle between these two?
Oh, I think it will be. With everything we've seen this season, yes, no doubt in my mind.
Well, one way or another, we're going to find out. They're getting underway now.
On fire is available. Hello, Chief Combat Officer here. I'll pass on strategic information throughout the match. Good hunting. You are on fire.
Somebody's cooking with gas. They're on fire! Taking damage. On the move.
Duck.
Moves in. This fire will not be put out. On the move. This fire is burning bright.
Duck.
Enemy took point Echo.
That was a nice capture.
Well, if you can get out there, if you think your wings are strong enough, why not?
Run.
That fire is burning bright.
Pushing the attack. On the move.
They're feeling it. Just in time with the assist.
Don't take any crap from those other champions.
We read you loud and clear.
The more champions on the point, the faster they can capture it. Winner for Meadow.
This team is far more comfortable playing to their strengths.
A big part of that comes from experience and knowing what those strengths are. And then, of course, executing precisely. Oh, more good deeds on display. Let's get back to it. Take a moment and head on over to any one of the CMA socials.
Oh yes, you can see all the upcoming events, all brought to you by the CMA and their proud partners.
Meadow seals it.
Live young, die hard. Points keep rolling in.
It's almost like the capture points want to be captured.
Weaknesses are really good to turn into strengths, and I'm not really sure what their weaknesses are.
They're displaying nothing but strength while grabbing top control here.
On the move, the big sleep.
Enemy stole point Echo.
Get out there and have some fun.
Careful, strike team is down.
They're feeling it.
The scoreboard is looking very different.
They're finding themselves comfortable here.
Now get out there and show them what's up.
Taking damage. Back in business.
Objective marked.
My friend Barbara told me that if she was competing in Combat Champion, she would just raid the gift shop and hide.
My kind of thinking. What'd you say?
I reached for my Radiant Horizons thermal mug and my Vesperium oil tote bag and told her I'd never had such a thought.
Go out there and have some fun.
On fire is ready.
The halftime showdown is underway. In mascot termination, your job is to take down the enemy mascot.
And if you're the mascot, you have bonus damage resistance, so go have some fun.
When you're the mascot, the extra armor is great and all, but the suit is a bit wide.
Oh, sure. Yeah, not only am I a much larger target, but I can't pass through a room without knocking everything onto the floor.
Getting hit.
There's the enemy.
Curtains. Ascension Mining wins the halftime showdown.
Very well played. Let's get to the beef of the match.
The beef is on the grill. Ascension claims that Meadow sent them a shipment of shoddy white pine that is useless for construction. Meadow denies the claim and refuses to reimburse.
Ooh, I'll take some of the white pine if no one wants it.
What would you do with it?
I don't know. Maybe I'll plant it back in the ground and the wood can pretend to be a tree again.
That's a weird thing to say. Today's grievances are brought to you by NanoPack. Nanites that bite back.
Did you notice how they stepped it up at the end of the first?
I did, yes. They didn't slow down at all. They fought for every inch and they found their way back in.
Some good players and good damage coming out of that first round for sure.
They were a little guilty of trying to match pace, but I can forgive them. Let's see how they carry themselves in the second half.
Meadow gets the point.
Oh, that fire is great!
Getting hit. That looked like it hurt.
Point Echo is ours.
Turns the corner. We want to thank Meadow for hosting this little contest. Meadow, thank you. We wouldn't have room for Combat Champions if there were all these trees in the way.
Trees ain't so bad. I just shoot at them until they go down. Takes a few rounds, but it works.
Don't listen wasn't a bear on this one, folks. Leave the tree removal to the professionals at Meadow.
Now go, go, go!
The time is on your side once you've built up a nice little lead to protect it.
Yes, and this is the perfect start.
The more champions near the point, the faster the capture. Taking flack.
Enemy team is in the lead. Enemy took point Bravo.
Ducking and dodging. On the attack.
Taking damage. Run away! Get low!
Point Charlie is ours.
You know about their ability to get to the foul line, and now you get a chance to see it.
Pretty good looking offense. Go for sniper.
I want to see focus. I want to see grit. I want to see determination.
Those red helmets are making it difficult for him.
Enemy took point Echo.
That is astronomical.
Does it again and again and again. Catching shells.
My friend Barbara says they should throw wild animals into the arena. Make them fight lions and bears as well as each other.
Your friend Barbara sounds deranged.
You know, that's exactly what her friends say about me.
With this control setup, where do you go from here?
Keep your eye on those obelisks. Make one grab at a time. Claw your way back into this thing.
A decisive capture.
It's almost like they were making a point with that one.
Touché.
Point Beta belongs to us.
They may be asking a lot of a young team here.
Yes, and finding different ways to handle every single match is going to be an uphill battle for these newer champions.
They're feeling it.
We read you loud and clear.
Be at peace.
Back in business.
Taking damage. How many bullets does it take?
Now get out there and have some fun.
Enemy took point Alpha.
Don't lose faith. We've seen them come back before.
This is where we really get to know this team. How do you break in? How do you set up? Can you come together and get back in this game?
Oh, they can. I'm sure of it. Those barriers don't stand a chance. On the move. Now they're the mayor of Bullet Town.
Time to settle the score. lightning in a bottle.
Farewell.
Whoops. Died.
Assault class, that's the right choice. Possible shot.
Shoddy! They don't seem like a team that gets very affected by falling a little behind.
Oh no, no, I think this will be a far more even matchup than we've seen so far. Wow-wee!
What are you seeing, Bear?
I'm seeing some fine shooting, that's for sure. And we're back.
2 minutes remain. Focus up.
You wouldn't have to have a snack or something. I forgot.
Champions are safe at home base. They can't take or deal damage.
Getting hit? Was that enough bullets, do you think?
Don't take any crap from those other champions.
Capture the obelisk to lock down a new spawn location.
Capture for Meadow. New outlook on this match now.
And a positive one at that.
Objective marked.
No!
What did I hit?
Perfect timing.
Enemy stole point echo.
Go get some.
We're almost out of time here.
Base.
Enemy stole point Bravo.
Meadow makes the grab.
Their control of the pacing. Now that is the key to tonight's game.
Yeah, you can thank veteran leadership for that. They've been here before, and they
That's all.
certainly know how to handle themselves.
Giving it their all. Tonight's respawn's brought to you by Magnuson. Sometimes a shotgun is more than a shotgun.
Nobody's left standing.
Match is over soon.
You can do it.
Looks like someone needs reviving.
Meadow Industries has won.
Well, Ascension walks away with the L, and Bear walks away with the white pine.
Here are the stats for today's contest.
You can really see the difference in the number.
Big props to the employee of the match.
Oh yeah, we saw this coming a mile away.
What a splendid matchup between two powerhouse rosters. Bravo, everybody.
Today's post-game stats brought to you by Kolishov. Live the life you want, not the death you dread.
We're going to bid this round adieu.
And we'll say hello to the next match coming up soon. Well, here we are. We're back and feeling fine. This is Combat Champions. I'm Big Bear Elston.
And I'm Lynn Harvester. Tonight, we're coming to you live courtesy of the CMA.
These teams are hungry to prove themselves. They're ready to throw themselves into the meat grinder, and when the pink mist settles, we'll see who's left standing.
It could go either way, but I'm sure they'll both give everything they've got.
Two teams battling it out, giving it everything they've got. This is what it's about.
Whose shot will be true? Whose strategy will prevail? We'll find out shortly here on Combat Champions.
Buenas. Chief Combat Officer here. I'll be providing key tactical information throughout the match. Muévete!
You can go for a quick hit, and if you don't like what you have time to adjust.
We read you loud and clear. Point Echo is ours. Enemies Point Delta. Enemy took Point Alpha.
It's revenge time! Climb!
Great start to a new day.
So much for easing your way into things, huh? Catching shells. Cash in your chips.
Enemy took Point Charlie.
Now go out there and get it done. The lead does not look as big right now as it has in the past.
They still need to be careful about that. They're starting to get worried. They're probably going to start playing a bit more aggressively to compensate.
And putting themselves in vulnerable positions just to make some headway.
It's a risk, but it could work. I just want to take a moment to thank everyone watching along at home. We're very happy to have you with us tonight. The more champions near the point, the faster the capture.
Blue team really crowded the inside of the point.
It's easy to make a capture with positioning like that. Amazing performance as well. You know their ability to get to the foul line, and now you get a chance to see it.
Pretty good looking offense.
Enemy stole Point Alpha.
Nice capture.
What they're concerned about right now is the shape of the team.
There's rust in the gears. They change up the comp, they'll be just fine.
Bonfire is ready.
Can they rewrite this ship?
If they can all start to click a little bit better as a team, it shouldn't be a problem.
You are on fire.
The fire has been started.
Enemy took Point Bravo.
Looks like they're ready for more action.
Hardcore. Taking damage. How many bullets does it take? This is one of those matches where you gotta go blue collar. Be prepared to get your hands dirty. Scrap it up. Tonight's Respawns brought to you by
Idalia Dairy Farms. Cheese made to please.
Tell me, what does your offense need to settle into it right now?
Communication is key. Choose a target and agree on it. Go from there.
On fire is available. You're the last standing in your strike team. Watch your back.
Taking damage. important thing to point out here is the way they don't let this little speed bump dishearten them.
Sure, just listen to their team leadership and you'll see why. They give lots of credit for changing that culture and holding everyone accountable. Play ball!
On fire is ready.
Let me give a nice big shout out to our sponsor, the CMA. If you aren't watching, it's because you're not looking.
Live rounds! Flanked.
Hughes has got a new lease on life.
Enemy stole point Charlie.
Taking flak! Get out of here. Wake up and smell the coffee.
On fire, ready.
Things have gone from bad to worse.
This is the largest deficit so far. Now it's time for the halftime showdown.
In standoff, you've only got one bullet, but every kill awards you another.
Be careful though, you only have one life.
It always sucked getting shot somewhere negligible, like the pinky finger or the pinky toe.
Yeah, you spend all that time dodging only to barely get nicked and have to fly around as a drone.
Until the end. Destroy the competition. Ammo there. Enemy there. Objective marked.
Ascension Mining wins the halftime showdown.
Very well played.
You got something to grieve about?
Not me, but let's see who does. Vesperium claims that Ascension Mining has discovered oil during their excavations and did not disclose the whereabouts to Vesperium, and furthermore has been refining the oil themselves. That's a kooky one.
All right, partner. Gotta pay some bills. Today's grievances are brought to you by Galvanon. Optimal optics.
One thing that stood out to me during the first round was their composure on defense.
Well, Lynn, that comes from experience. If you haven't played against big teams, then you haven't hit big shots, and you're not on the same level.
Exactly. I believe that winning plays a role in that, and hitting big shots plays a role in that. And what you need now is an opportunity to see what that feels like.
What a steal by Ascension.
Enemy took point Charlie.
I love how these obelisks take on the personality of whichever team captures them. It's the little things, the CMA's attention to detail. It's wonderful.
Let's get back to it.
On fire is available. The enemy is in the lead.
Taking damage.
They're really kicking the bucket in this match.
No bucket is safe.
We've captured Point Echo. fire.
I smell smoke. Somebody is on fire.
Assess things each and every match, play for here and now, and let yourself have some fun.
When they find themselves falling behind, it can be hard to loosen up. They do need that fun and that fluidity to get back in the groove. Respawn and ready to rock.
Enemy took point echo.
Dropping dimes left and right.
Somebody's gonna come by and scoop up all that spare chain.
Point alpha belongs to us.
Feeling it. Take 2 of these and call me in the morning.
Respawned and ready to rock.
Objective marked.
Going, gone!
Enemy stole point Charlie.
Controlling the flow.
You're the last one standing.
Ding, ding, ding. Kill streak in motion.
We've seen them get out of this alive before. I mean, right?
They've been able to fight out of it a couple of times, but you make those mistakes to get into those situations, you're eventually going to pay the price.
Yeah, that's what they're doing right now. Now get out there and show them what's up.
Catch that rocket.
Woo, they're gobbling up points.
Soon there won't be a point left.
Getting hit, a hail of bullets.
Now go, go, go.
Enemy took point Charlie.
Catching shells.
Tonight's Respawn's brought to you by the CMA. Together, we are the future. Check the spread on that shotgun. Hooray for science! Now go get some. Shut that kill streak down. Capture the obelisk to lock down a new spawn location. Taking flash. Oof, that hurts.
You got this. You're looking for a revive. Slice left. Steps in.
Get the lead out.
Somebody bought the farm.
For pretty cheap, too.
Enemy took point alpha.
Back in business.
boss. Only 2 minutes left. Knock 'em up.
Let's get back in the action.
Now Ascension has it. Vesperium oil takes the win.
Vesperium just got a new oil deposit. Let's see what the stat sheet has to say.
You can see it all right there in the numbers. Well, chalk this up as a loss for blue team.
No big deal. This is a great team. They'll find a way to win on the next one. I'm sure of it.
We need to take a second to say congratulations.
Here's our employee of the match. What an amazing achievement.
That was an exciting match of combat champions.
Today's post-game stats brought to you by
Ask Galapagos, the Galapagos of healing.
Combat champions will return with another exciting matchup.
We'll see you there shortly.
Good evening, and welcome back to another exciting matchup here on Combat Champions. I'm Big Bear Elston.
And I'm Lynn Harvester. Tonight, we're coming to you live, courtesy of the CMA.
Yes, indeed, this should prove to be a devastating display of corporate carnage. This has been a highly anticipated matchup, especially after the way things ended the last time these two met.
Kind of feels like there's some unfinished business between them, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. And that's sure to add color to each and every one of these skirmishes.
They know their identity coming into this series. They have every opportunity to cement it.
Let's see what they have up their sleeves. It's time to head down to the field.
Chief Combat Officer here. I'll be providing key tactical information throughout the match. Let's do this thing.
Assault in the house.
This costume is so heavy, it's claustrophobic in here.
We've captured Point Alpha.
Point taken.
That was theirs to take. If you know where to punch through, those barriers provide some very interesting sidelines.
Okay.
Catching shells.
Oh, I got sniped from the
Enemy
top.
stole Point Delta.
He's on top on the. So I'm gonna see if I can try to snipe him.
Welcome back.
Did he hit you?
A lot of balance in their game. Very few hiccups.
Yeah, they know how to keep their best foot forward.
You don't want to equate activity with achievement.
Getting kills is nice, but it won't necessarily win you the match.
Exactly. There's a lot to focus on down there, like catching and holding points, working the assists, keeping your friends on their feet.
And it's the great teams who can do it all and have fun doing it. That hurts. On the move.
Oh,
That's unfortunate.
That's on a
Sucks.
lot of things.
Alpha belongs to us.
The next step in their evolution. The defense is there. There are still things to work on, but the offense is what gets people on their feet.
Today,
you
we're
gotta
gonna
hit
see
B.
the difference. I mean, yeah, this is good here. Oh, burn, victim.
When you're out there in the heat of the battle, you forget sometimes where you should be.
It can be tough to walk away from a fight and fall into a more supportive role, but that's what it takes sometimes to get the job done.
Could be.
Those captures are big in terms of influencing this game.
That, and they demonstrate what they're able to achieve once they get going.
Fire spree! Meadows point.
Put on the pressure and show a little bit of presence. That's what it's all about.
But most importantly, get into a position where you force your opponents to scramble.
We really appreciate all our viewers tuning in tonight. Thanks for being here and experiencing all this wild and crazy action with us.
Go for the obelisk. You're the last standing in your strike team. Watch your back.
It all happened so fast.
Now's your moment!
There comes another capture.
This team is using their offense as their defense. Whenever they lose a point, they take another one back. This lead gets blown right open.
They need to make sure they can keep up with this pace.
What a ripper!
Headshot. Run away.
Taking damage.
Looking to help.
Enemy took point Delta.
Point for Meadow. Taking damage. The more champions near the point, the faster the capture.
On fire, ready, ready.
Let's head on over to the halftime showdown.
This is one gun standoff. Everybody has the same gun.
Ammo is limited, but every time you get a kill, you get more. Flumps Only is probably the most musical of the halftime showdowns.
There should be an orchestra that only plays the flump.
Yeah, I'd buy a ticket to that show. Plus, I bet they do a wicked Beethoven 5. Flump, 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 flump.
Flump, 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 flump.
They're looking for a revive.
Sprinting.
Only 2 minutes left. Knuckle up.
Meadow Industries wins the halftime showdown.
What a victory.
All right, partner, we gotta pay some bills. Time for the grievance of the day. Empyrean claims that when Meadow sent them a shipment of walnut wood, that it was infested with woodworm. Today's grievances are brought to you by Collishaw, built to heal.
Point Echo belongs to us.
Both of these teams, respectfully, they had some good plays in there.
Because of that coordination, nobody had a significant hold in this game whatsoever. It's just been slowed down by the fact that nobody's willing to relent.
Where do we go from here? What does the second half look like?
One of these defenses needs to be shaken off. If they continue along this path, this is going to be a long, hard round for everybody involved.
Enemy stole Point Alpha. We've captured Point Charlie. We've captured Point Delta.
Get low.
How many bullets does it take?
Enemy took Point Bravo.
Assault. This team is far more comfortable playing to their strengths.
A big part of that comes from experience and knowing what those strengths are. And then, of course, executing precisely.
You are on fire.
Ring that fire alarm. We are catching heat. Getting hit? What an unusual play.
Enemy took Point Charlie.
Get back in the action. So many bullets, so little time.
Champions these days are pampered. Back when I combated, you didn't have these air rams like they do now. You had to go up and down ladders all the time. You know how much of a sitting duck you are on a ladder?
I've climbed a ladder before, Bear.
Yeah, not as many as me, partner. I'm practically the king of going up and down ladders.
Whatever you say, sire.
Catching shells. They're holding onto this lead with an iron fist.
Well, when you're at this level of play, everything you're doing, it looks effortless, you know?
Point Charlie belongs to us.
Open for business. Defender killer. Taking damage. The more champions on the point, the faster they can catch. They love that outside angle.
Enemy stole Point Delta.
Ooh, looks like someone needs a revive.
We read you loud and clear.
The next few minutes are maybe going to decide if this one gets put to bed.
Both these teams are so competitive, I think we may see a bit more back and forth than you're anticipating.
We've taken the lead. Well done.
Feeling it. Brace right. Duck.
Kill streak alert. There's two shooters aiming at the same target.
Yeah, that'll make taking down an opponent a lot easier.
Taking damage. Get low.
Run!
Our fire is ready.
Can they come back from this? How do you favor this team?
They've done this very well in the past. They've been the team that has come back from bigger deficits than this.
They'll need to make something out of nothing here.
I'd love to see that capture percentage go up a little bit. That'd help.
You're out of ammo. You are on fire.
They're on fire. Fire points.
Both teams looking very good on capture control.
They're having fun out there tonight.
Run!
Keep that fire burning.
Jump! A little acceleration. Run away! Duck!
Those flames will not be put out.
Dodging. Get out of there. Relocating.
That fire is cooking now. Sprinting. Straight left.
They're on the wrong side of the grass.
And I'm sure the worms love it.
Enemy took point Echo. Find ammunition.
Getting hit. Kill streak shut down.
One thing that we're going to learn is how do they respond when they're on the back foot? Because there haven't been that many occasions when they've been pushed back.
Not to this extent, no. But you're right. We're sure to see what they're made of if they really want to stay in this.
I think they do. They're on a kill streak. They go down in a hail of bullets. 2 birds, 1 stone.
This takes them out of a good defensive position.
They know it's coming. They're told and reminded countless times, but here they are again.
Enemy took point Delta. Enemy stole point Charlie.
Positioning. Run! There's a reason that thing is fully automatic.
You're the last one standing in your strike team. Be careful.
Charges forward. Sleep tight. Don't let the bedbugs bite.
Here we go again. Looks like it all comes down to a tiebreaker.
In sudden death, the first team to capture the obelisk wins. But be careful, you only have 1 life. Respawn.
Ammo there.
Taking flak.
2 minutes remain. Stay frosty.
The team is looking for a revive. Strike team wants a revive. Taking damage. Someone's killing time out there, but not in the traditional sense.
Not traditional at all. Meadow Industries takes the win. Looks like Radiant Horizons is going to be bombing some endangered trees.
The numbers speak for themselves.
Yeah, it was a match for margins. You get the feeling it could have gone either way at any moment.
But the chips fell where they fell. Congratulations to the employee of the match.
Bravo!
This was an excellent showing from both teams. I had a blast watching them duke it out.
Today's post-game stats brought to you by Sinaccurate. It isn't a sin to be accurate.
An exciting conclusion.
With more exciting matches coming up next. Welcome back, everyone, and thanks for tuning in to Combat Champions. I'm Lynn Harvester.
And I'm Big Bear Elston. Very happy to be here tonight.
You and me both.
Can we talk about the offensive matchup on these two teams for just a moment?
We're looking at two very quick teams, so they'll be racing to points, fighting over them every step of the way.
Now, normally, a few of the early grabs go uncontested. But if they're as fast as they have been in the past, there will be very few easy captures.
And right on cue, this match is starting swiftly.
KOO, Chief Combat Officer here. I'll be providing key tactical information throughout the match. Vamos, con fuerza! Enemy stole Point Alpha.
Capture the obelisk to lock down a new spawn location.
These points are adding up.
Play like this could easily spell a win. Minor victory for Ascension.
You're the last standing in your strike team. Watch your back. Enemy stole Point Charlie.
Ooh, leading the way.
And so quick on that first step.
In my experience, this kind of offense simply produces the best results. I mean, just look at that capture. Mistakes are part of the game. It's how well you recover from them that's the mark of a great player.
Pick yourself up, tell yourself, my opponent made a better choice than I did, and analyze their actions.
Point Delta belongs to us.
Arena advantage for blue team, big time.
They need to make use of it and expand, expand, expand.
The point is taken rather forcibly, I'd say.
It's like they had a grudge against that point. That's what they're gonna need. Keep an eye on social media for tonight's sponsored raffle, brought to you by
ZDI. You can relax with Parallax.
Call the interior decorator. They're moving into this base. It's now time for the halftime showdown. In standoff, you've only got one bullet, but every kill awards you another.
Be careful, though. You only have one life. What did you do as a drone, Lynn?
I'd mostly try to mess with the opponents. What about you?
I'd always try to do 360s and barrel rolls, drone jousting, that sort of thing. Sometimes I'd watch bugs.
You're a strange cat, Bear. That's why I keep you around.
I knew there had to be some reason.
We read you loud and clear.
They're Out of bounds.
Objective marked. 2-minute warning.
They need to be careful not to leave the play area.
Fengsel Futures wins the halftime showdown.
Clutch get. Well done. Let's get to the beef of the match.
The beef is on the grill.
Fengsel Futures claims Ascension Mining cooked their books last quarter, has not reported accurate profits, and that the company is acting in bad faith.
Today's grievances are brought to you by NanoPack, healing on a microscopic level.
Well, here we are, round 2. Can they compete?
I think so. Things really started to heat up right before the half. They found their momentum.
That was the biggest reason they went on the run they did.
They showed versatility and energy on both ends of the field.
Oh yeah, this is vintage combat champions. I'd say this is going to be a big second half.
I love how these obelisks take on the personality of whichever team captures them. It's the little things, the CMA's attention to detail. It's wonderful.
Winner for Ascension.
Enemy stole point Echo.
And another assist to the stat line.
The team that wins this match is going to be the one with the most assists.
Oh, impossible shot. Right on target. Can they hold this early lead?
That'll depend on their defense and how well they can lock in these points. Another battle, another point.
Yeah, this match belongs to whoever is paying attention to the arena.
You're on fire.
Ring the fire alarm. Catching shells. Rejuvenated by science.
On fire is ready.
Welcome to the Bullet Factory. Pounding them.
Point Alpha is ours. Point Delta is ours.
We're further along in arena control than I expected.
They're getting comfortable, that's for sure.
On fire. Ready.
On the move. Backs up. Straight left. It's the big sleep for them.
Snooze time.
1-for-1 trade.
Go get you some.
On fire is ready.
Headshot.
My friend Barbara told me that if she was competing in Combat Champions, she would just raid the gift shop and hide.
I kinda thinking. What'd you say?
I reached for my Radiant Horizons thermal mug and my Vesperium oil tote bag, and I told her I'd never had such a thought.
Once more under the breach.
On fire. Ready.
That's a huge swing on the scoreboard.
They'll continue to lead, getting hit. Death by misadventure.
Let's get back to the action.
Let's take a moment to thank our sponsor, Adelia Farm. Eat, drink, and be dairy.
Nice capture. No down payment necessary.
Enemy took Point Echo.
Get out there and have some fun.
On fire is available.
Live rounds. Was that enough bullets, do you think?
One more time. Feel it.
On fire is ready. Enemy took Point Delta.
You know, anybody who gets in the way of this offense needs to be prepared for the firestorm.
One of the points of emphasis here is how they hit hard and keep their feet moving. And they just don't ever pull their punches. Another assist for blue team.
They're playing with house money right now.
Nice one for Ascension.
Quite the showdown between these teams.
Let's admire the footwork here and see how it unfolds.
Great hustle out there. Destroy those barriers. Create your own path. That's what they're there for.
What a powerful moment. Somebody doesn't need their bucket list anymore.
Good one, Lynn.
Great delivery.
Enemy took Point Charlie. Enemy took the lead.
This is a doable comeback.
Yeah, the change of pace might throw them off.
The more champions near the point, the faster the capture. Now they're the mayor of Bullet Town.
Go out there and get it done. That hurts. Welcome to the afterlife. When you see this team struggling with control, they're not used to that. It's not a pretty sight.
They'll want to be careful not to let that overwhelm their mental.
They just need to stay focused and make a few land grabs.
They do, and the pressure lets off a little bit. Can you believe it? This match comes down to a tiebreaker.
In sudden death, the first team to capture the obelisk wins. But be careful, you only have one life. Go forth and conquer.
Taking damage. Straight right. Somebody needs a revive.
That was a lot of bullets. Futures win. Looks like Ascension might have an appointment with Mr. Off.
Check out the numbers for this matchup.
Oh, it was a slugfest out there.
A tough loss for blue team. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah, shake it off, knuckle up, and hit the next one twice as hard.
Congratulations to the employee of the match.
Well done. Very well done.
What a stellar matchup, and indicative of where these champions are headed for the rest of this season.
Today's post-game stats brought to you by Cola Shop. Till the Grim Reaper is zipper is down.
Who'll win the next exciting matchup?
Stay tuned and find out.
We're gonna go get some food, watch Maverick game, and we'll be back on later, most likely. Thanks for watching.
Who will be our next combat champion? If you'd like to participate in a sponsored event, visit our website or scan one of the many QR codes located throughout the menu. Who's ready for some combat champions? Let me hear you.
I don't know why it's not working. Should I just ID this one? This one's working for some reason. Alright, have a good night.